at Grand Valley. We have an absolute all-in focus on diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Diversity and inclusion is so important. It's a fundamental block to good community and good systems.
We want to be sure that we're not leaving anyone behind in the opportunity education provides.
We have taken the approach specifically within the athletic department to really zero in on the principles and practices of inclusion.
As a student athlete who is Black, gay, and non-binary, diversity and inclusion is essential for me to function.
The programs that are most valuable to Grand Valley and Grand Valley State Athletics, I think really are captured in the work that our Laker Inclusion team are doing.
The Laker Inclusion team is basically just a space for athletes of all different teams and sports to come together and talk about how to further make Grand Valley a more diverse and inclusive environment for all sports.
The Laker Inclusion team has a mission and a mandate to create meaningful and measurable change within the culture of GVSU athletics and within our broader campus community. It's made up of student athletes, coaches, staff, admin, and partners across campus.
And then the work that came out of that group, and that was called the Sea of Change event that we put on each year. And then the continued conversation with the Waves of Change event.
Being in a space where you're learning about unconscious bias, or you're learning about what it means to be an international student in this space, or what it means to be an African-American student in a predominantly white university, you understand what that teammate to the left and right of you every day is kind of going through.
The broader Waves of Change system is really designed to get at some of the diversity and inclusion gaps that we've had previously.
Grand Valley is about doing things at the highest level, the best efficiency and quality that you can have it at. So realizing that there was an issue and putting together the best team possible to change that narrative on campus is super important.
It's a different framework from kind of that old school way of approaching athletics, where it's top down and coaches are dictating to their student athletes what the needs are and what the expectations are. One of the things that's innovative about some of the work that we've been doing is putting student athletes at the front and center and allowing them to lead.
When new student athletes come into Grand Valley, it's one of the first things that they'll do is get some intentional time to understand different systems that prevent or encourage diversity and inclusion, as well as building a foundation of what Grand Valley is and how important topics like these are.
The fact that Grand Valley does have places to where, and resources to where I could go out to, let's say Walter, our athletic director, and be like, hey, I'm struggling with this, and like he's there to help me. So I think that that's incredible. And I also really appreciate my teammates.
Making sure that there is a space for everybody and that everybody feels comfortable in this space. That's how we end up getting the best quality of work academically and athletically out of the student athletes.
Providing our coaches, staff, admin opportunities to engage with folks across campus, engage in trainings, but also just engage in community has been something that's really vital.
Ultimately, the success of the DEI initiatives here at Grand Valley Athletics was about the people that raised their hand, from our student athletes to our coaches to our staff.
I think the student athletes really enjoyed the process. They learned a lot from it, and there was a huge difference from year one to year two and the feedback that we received from it. In the future, it'll only get better.
It's taking that next step forward that a lot of people are probably scared to take, but Grand Valley is a front runner in that way.
I am so excited for this award and recognition for our athletics department and for the university community. I think that Grand Valley has taken this work on with great seriousness of purpose, an elevation of student voice, and an all-in integrated effort across our community.